Welcome, weary traveller. Tonight we embark on a gentle journey far back in time, to the vast lands of the Roman Empire. Close your eyes, relax your mind, and let the quiet rhythm of ancient history ease you into calm. This is not a tale of war or conquest, but of quiet daily life in the world's most powerful empire. A story told not by emperors, but by a simple legionary, a soldier whose life was filled with routine, discipline, and humble moments. Let us begin at dawn. The sun rises slowly over the horizon. A soft amber glow creeps across the Roman encampment. Tents flap gently in the early breeze. Inside one of them, Marcus, our legionary, awakens. He stretches slowly, worn muscles remembering the weight of yesterday. Around him the camp begins to stir. The sounds are soft and simple, a low cough, a whisper, the metallic clink of armor being prepared. A centurion walks past with purpose, but not in haste. Today is not a day of battle, it is a day of order. Marcus washes his face with cool water from a basin. He fastens his tunic, wraps his belt and secures the leather straps on his sandals. His gladius, short sword, hangs neatly on the wall. His armor waits, polished from the evening before, every item in place, every motion with care. Outside, a fellow legionary greets him with a nod. The routine has begun. The camp's kitchen, called the Colina, is already active. Smoke rises gently from small fires. The scent of baking flatbread and boiling porridge lingers in the air. Food is simple but satisfying. Marcus sits at a long wooden table, joined by comrades. They eat in silence or low conversation, speaking Latin softly. The bread is dipped in oil. A few dried fruits accompany the meal. Water or diluted wine refreshes their mouths. Before the day's tasks begin, each man checks his equipment: spear, helmet, shield. Discipline is life in the Roman army. Even a peaceful day begins with preparation. The training ground is a flat, open space near the camp. The earth is dry and compacted from countless drills. Marcus and his unit gather under the command of their centurion. They begin with formation drills, marching in unison, turning at command, adjusting their shields in rhythm. The clang of shields striking together echoes like a ritual. Next, weapons practice. Wooden swords are used for safety and strength building. Blades swing through the air, grunts of effort punctuating the calm morning. Even here, in the repetition of motion, there is peace. The soldiers know their purpose. They move with practiced grace, each movement a meditation on readiness. As the sun climbs, the soldiers rotate through various duties. Some repair fortifications, driving stakes, patching walls. Others patrol the perimeter, walking slowly with shields on their backs. Marcus is assigned to message duty. He carries a wooden tablet sealed with wax, delivering it across the camp. The message is mundane, a supply update, but the act carries importance. Order and communication keep the legion functioning. He pauses briefly under a fig tree, enjoying the dappled light and cool shade. Birds sing softly above. Life, even in the military, finds moments of beauty. After duties, the legionaries are given rest. Marcus returns to his tent, removes his armor, and lies on a wooden cot. He pulls out a small wooden box. Inside are his treasures: a letter from home, a carved figurine of his son, a smooth stone he found on campaign in Gaul. Each item reminds him of life beyond the uniform. Outside, a group plays Latrunculi, a Roman board game. Laughter echoes softly. Another reads aloud from a scroll. The day slows, warm and calm. As the sun dips low, the camp glows with orange light. Fires are lit. Cookpots bubble gently. Tonight's meal is lentils with garlic and herbs, served with bread and a bit of salted pork. The men eat and speak freely now. The centurion shares a tale of his younger days in Britannia. Marcus listens, his eyes fixed on the fire. After the meal, the soldiers sit in silence. The flames dance. The night breeze carries the scent of burning wood. The stars above seem close, watchful. Marcus returns to his tent. The sounds of the camp fade. He places the carved figurine under his pillow, then lies back and closes his eyes. He dreams of home, of olive trees swaying in the wind, of laughter in his mother's kitchen, of his son running through tall grass. Here, in the stillness of night, surrounded by comrades and silence, Marcus finds peace. As you too drift into sleep, may your mind find calm in the rhythm of ancient lives. Sleep well, traveller. The next day begins with a march to the local thermae, or bathhouse. This is a rare treat for the legionaries. Warm mist greets them at the entrance. Inside, Marcus moves from the caldarium, hot bath, to the tepidarium, warm room, letting the tension melt from his shoulders. Soldiers converse softly as attendants stoke fires and pour oils. Clean, refreshed, and relaxed, Marcus steps into the cool air, his skin tingling, his body calm. Later that evening, the post-rider arrives. A hush falls as names are called. Marcus receives a scroll, sealed with wax and marked with his family crest. In his tent, under a flickering oil lamp, he reads slowly. His wife writes of their garden, the grape harvest, and his son's first steps. Marcus smiles, touched by the simplicity of their words. He holds the letter to his chest before folding it carefully, storing it among his treasures. A new assignment takes Marcus and his unit to a construction site outside the walls. They are to assist engineers in building a Roman road. Under a hot sun, they dig trenches, lay gravel, and position stone slabs. It is laborious but purposeful. Each road connects the empire, each stone a step in Roman power. By dusk, their work is done. Marcus washes the dust from his hands, satisfied with the day. On rest day, Marcus visits a local temple. He lights incense to Jupiter, bows his head to Mars, and leaves an offering for Vesta. The temple is quiet. Candles flicker along the marble altar. He kneels, offering a silent prayer for protection and peace. The scent of oil and flowers lingers as he exits, feeling renewed. While foraging for herbs outside the camp, Marcus encounters a local farmer and his children. The farmer offers figs in exchange for salt. They sit beneath a tree, sharing stories in broken Latin and local dialect. Marcus learns of the harvest, of village life, and of simple joys far removed from empire and conquest. That evening, a festival is held in camp. Lanterns line the paths, musicians play flutes and lyres, soldiers wear wreaths, drink spiced wine, and sing old marching songs. Marcus eats roasted lamb with honey-glazed carrots. Laughter rings under the stars. For one night, the army feels like family. Marcus draws the midnight watch. Wrapped in his cloak, he walks slowly between torches, alert and alone. The camp sleeps. The night air is crisp. An owl hoots in the distance. Every sound is sharper in the silence. He finds peace in solitude, knowing that his watch protects those dreaming within. The camp stirs early. A legate from Rome is expected. Soldiers straighten tunics, polish shields. The legate arrives on horseback, inspecting the grounds. He praises discipline, nods at Marcus's formation. His presence is brief, but lingers like the shadow of the Senate. Afterward, the men relax, proud of their efforts. Tucked away in a quiet corner, the camp's library holds scrolls and tablets from across the empire. Marcus visits in the afternoon. He selects a scroll on Roman mythology. Seated on a low bench, he reads slowly, tracing each line. Knowledge, like training, strengthens the mind. He leaves with new thoughts to ponder under the stars.